Hey, this is Daryl Cooter with Red Dot Digital Media. I'm going to show you some of the features of the SafeSignage Kiosk. To start with, in order to receive this kiosk, it comes as is, ships with this screen out of the box. You plug it in, the system comes online, and you now start by following the directions. So the first thing it says to do is open the camera app. I'm going to open my camera app. I'm going to scan QR code A as it asks. When it does, I'm going to join the network. It now asks me to wait 15 seconds before I go to the next step. I'm going to now scan QR code B. It scans QR code B, and it opens up the SafeSignage Wellness Station app. Within the app, I've got a bunch of features I can do. The first thing I can do is I can hide this image, and I can show other images. So as I go through here and I hide the QR code, I've now shown 4 other COVID sites that come free with the kiosk. These COVID sites can be updated as well to something different. In order to do that, you go to the Add Media screen. You go in and you select the file through your photo library. You select photo, and now I'm going to take an image that was sent to me via email. I'm going to download it. The media immediately gets added, and it shows up as my last image in my playlist. Once I'm in there, I can also reset the dwell time for how long the image is on the screen. So I can take it from 5 seconds down to as low as 2 seconds. And you'll notice every time I make a change, the system resets back to the top image, and it will go through. And then my 5th image that's going to show up is going to be a blue avoidance crowd image. Okay, one of the other features that I can do in here is I can delete an image that I no longer want. So if I want to remove one of the top images, I will hit delete. It'll ask me if I'm sure. I'm sure, and I just deleted that first image. So now this becomes my first image, and no longer I'm using that. If you don't want to delete an image, then you just simply hide it, and when it's hidden, it now acts as if it was deleted as well, except you can add it at a different time. Alright, the next stage is the Temp Results page. In the Temp Results, I have the ability to change the image when a positive or negative temperature is registered. So I'm going to demonstrate how easy it is to take your temperature. This is our standby image that ships with the machine. As I walk up in front of it and I stand here, it tells me that I've passed and that I can proceed. If I want to change that image, all I need to do is go to my Temp Results page. I hit Update Green Image. I'm going to choose a new image that was emailed to me from my library. Once that's been done, the new green image gets loaded, and now it shows on my phone what my new pass is. And so now I'm going to go and take my temperature again, and in doing so, I have a new pass. It's no longer a green bar, it's now this other one that I've added. So you can add any sort of image or content to a pass-fail that you want. And I can do this also for the standby as well. If I decide that I don't want to keep that, or for some reason I want to reset back to my defaults, I can hit a Reset Default Images button, and now my green pass image has been reset back to the default, and it shows up there. So pretty simple. On the last page of my settings page, I have a couple options. One of the really neat features of this is to go to full screen mode. So at any time in the future, if we decide we no longer want to check temperatures or see who's pumping the hand sanitizer, I can switch this over instantly to a full screen mode and do 1920 by 1080 portrait mode imagery as well. Let me switch this back and show you one last feature. As I just switched it back, I'll show you a couple things. Hand sanitizer pump will sit here and pump every time and count the number of hands that are going. If I'd like, I can also reset that. The only place to reset that hand sanitizer pump is through the app. I'm going to hit the reset button. It's going to reset it back to 0. And now you can use that as a count if you want to measure how much hand sanitizer is used, or you simply want to default it for a new event back to 0. And that's the general settings and the overview of the system. Hope you enjoy it.